Hey Evelyn. So I was thinking about the video yesterday and about lecithin, and I didn't really explain how it worked. So the way that lecithin and other emulsifiers work are they're kind of lengthy chain polymers. So basically, you have a bunch of carbon atoms that are bonded together, and they form a long chain. On one end of the chain, we have a structure which is hydrophobic, and the other end we have something which is hydrophilic. What does that mean? Something which is hydrophobic is afraid of water. Something which is hydrophilic loves water. So, for example, if I were to take something which is hydrophobic and I put it in a drop of water, it's going to do something to try to get away from the water. And maybe it'll adhere to something, or maybe it will climb to this, move around until it gets to the top. It's a force that makes these molecules move. Something which is hydrophilic, it really wants to adhere or be surrounded by as much water as possible. There are many molecules similar to this. For example, the detergent used, detergent, whatever that you want to consider that, it's used in things like cleaning clothes. Well, detergent also has a chain, which is one end is hydrophobic, one end is hydrophilic, and it gets in your clothes, and the hydrophobic part, it wants to get away from the water in the wash machine, so it's going to stick to things. For example, it'll stick to dirt or sweat or whatever is in your clothes, and the hydrophilic end will stand up. And then when you rinse the clothes, this detergent molecule gets pulled away and it pulls the dirt out of your laundry. Another example is mucin, which is the molecule that is in your sinuses that makes mucus. Well, in this case, you have a structure, and it's got like a tree-like structure, and the arrangement of hydrophobic and hydrophilic particles make it such that when a dirt particle or pollen or whatever comes along, excuse me, this tree is going to grab onto it, and then it tears off, and then it becomes mucus, and you blow it out, or it comes out of your eyes. So this hydrophobic, hydrophilic type structure is used for that. And in the case of lecithin, it's got basically 5 functional chains. And I can't remember if it's 2 are hydrophobic, 3 are hydrophilic, or 3, 2 hydrophilic, hydrophobic. But basically there's a component to that. So when you have something like oil and water, for example, in your mayonnaise, the oil and the water can't mix, but if you can take this and you can take little oil globules and surround it by this lecithin with the hydrophobic parts sticking into the oil, then the hydrophilic parts are sticking out, and those little oil molecules or particles can go into suspension in the water. And I was realizing after I posted the video that I had some sunflower liquid lecithin that I used in a previous project in the kitchen. You can do all sorts of stuff with this. And I thought that maybe we could do an experiment and see how it worked. This is a vinaigrette dressing. That's oil and that's water. And see, they don't mix. And they slosh around like a liquid. And now I thought that maybe we could try to use an emulsifier to make this into a mixture or an emulsion. Okay? So let's give it a shot. I'm going to take the lid off. That's a very small hole. Well, see if I can pry this lid off. There we go, got the lid off. Got the lid off now. Got this hole. Let's try putting some emulsifier in, some lecithin, and see if we can get this to turn into an emulsion. Maybe we'll make a jar of mayonnaise, huh? That's gooey stuff. You see that? Super gooey. Kind of like honey. Almost no taste. Got a really strange texture. I guess, yeah, this type of molecule does weird things to the interior of your mouth. Well, it didn't work quite as well as I thought. Let's try putting a little more in like this. Up, 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 up. Come on, get in there. There we go. So I have to... That is very strange. I tried cooking with this. It's got a very, very interesting texture. Now, anyway, let's try this emulsion. So we got some emulsifier on the bottom, and let's shake. Oh, look at that. Stuff's kind of like turned into a mayonnaise. Wow. Well, let me get a bowl to try this in. And I'll get rid of this while I'm at it. Craziness. So apparently you can make your own creamy salad dressing by getting a vinaigrette and then putting a little lecithin in it. See. Oh. That's actually very good. So look at that. Rich, creamy, kind of mayonnaise-like. That's very good. You have to go out well with this. Tater tots. Let's get tater tots. I'll be right back. So it's been 20 minutes. I now have, well, not tater tots, but crispy crowns. The salad dressing is still emulsified, and try this. Pretty fantastic. So I guess we learned that if you have salad dressing, which is a little bit lackluster, that you might not want, you put a little bit of lecithin in it, and you've got a pretty good fry sauce. Anyway, I hope you have a great night, or day, I guess, if you see it tomorrow. Love you, Evelyn. Bye.